Good afternoon, this is Brett Hayworth with Siouxland Public Media News. Memorial Day weekend is the traditional holiday that marks the arrival of summer, and we have several items that involve issues leading up to the weekend. Gas prices frequently rise in advance of the holiday, but for this year, prices in Iowa have been rising and falling the last 4 weeks. The average price for self-serve unleaded has gone down in 2 of those 4 weeks, but over the last week, it rose by 6 cents to an average of $3.30 per gallon. The pricing data comes from AAA. Many Sioux City and surrounding towns are selling unleaded this week in the range from $2.99 to $3.39. Compared to 1 year ago, the current $3.30 average price is down 10 cents. The national average for unleaded gas this week is $3.61. Additionally, with the holiday weekend marking when many people will go to the Okoboji area in northwest Iowa, a major draw had a setback. After months of renovations to the Queen II excursion boat that cost about $700,000 and which wrapped up by mid-May, the vessel was unmoored by strong winds and moved into some adjacent docks on Tuesday. However, an Instagram post by the Arnold's Park Amusement Park on Wednesday reported there was no damage, so the Queen II is back in place and will take people for excursions beginning on Saturday. The Queen II is more than 40 years old, and the recent repair work included such things as new engines, propellers, and other pieces to make it operate better. Iowa State Parks and Forests are gearing up for a busy weekend. Iowa Department of Natural Resources official Sherry Arntzen said there is something for everyone who likes the outdoors, from hiking the trails to picnicking, fishing, and swimming. Campers are urged to plan ahead when visiting Iowa State Parks and Forests for Memorial Day weekend. Most electrical and full hookup sites in busy parks are already reserved. Another official with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, Susan Stalker, said Memorial Day weekend is the first time on the water for many boaters, so they should take time to review Iowa boating laws and plan to have patience on the ramp and in the water. In other news, Republican nominee Donald Trump leads President Joe Biden by nearly 20 points in South Dakota, but is struggling to get more than half of the statewide vote, according to a new scientific poll of 500 registered voters, co-sponsored by South Dakota News Watch. Trump was at 50%, well ahead of Biden's 31% in the poll. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Brett Hayworth.